D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this story, and you can, read it and come up with whatever you want, or you can just listen to this video where I break it all down for you in hopefully less than 5 minutes. And, and then we just, discuss it down below and everything. Before I get started, though, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. Now that I've said all that, why don't we go ahead and get started on this? Bill Skarsgard, who played Pennywise the Clown in the It horror movies, will star in the reboot of the supernatural revenge thriller and will be playing Eric Draven. So they are doing this Crow reboot and everything, and this will be directed by Rupert Sanders. Now, if you don't know who Rupert Sanders is, he did the Snow White and the Huntsman movie. He directed that movie. Famously got caught cheating with Kristen Stewart, who was with Robert Pattinson at the time. Oh, the people that loved those two as a couple in Twilight was freaking out. Sorry. And then he also directed Ghost in the Shell, which wasn't, it got a little bit of hate and everything. I personally love Ghost in the Shell, but not the movie. I don't think he did a bad job. There's certainly elements from the anime. I never read the manga, but from the anime, but that I just don't feel like he captured that. But whatever. He's just trying to do his thing. Now, The Crow is an indie comic written and drawn by James O'Barr in the late 1980s that told the dark tale of a man and his fiancée who are assaulted and killed by a gang after the couple's car breaks down. The man is resurrected by a crow and exacts revenge on those who took his life and the life of his love. Now, they kind of did that in the 90s movie with that. They did it differently. Their car didn't break down. They were attacked in their apartment. They did it a little bit differently. There's only 4 members in the gang. In the comic book, there's 5 members, including a woman. I don't remember. I do have the comic book. I love that comic book. There were some elements they didn't play up on that I wish they had. I should get those out and reread it before this comes out. I always say that, but I never do because I've got too much to do and I'm a little bit lazy, but whatever. Anyways. So Zach Balan, who is coming off of an Oscar nomination for penning King Richard, he wrote the script for this. So it'll be interesting to see that. King Richard was pretty good. It took some liberties, I guess, with the real story. But you know what? Hey, whatever. It doesn't everything. And I just have to say, like, fans of The Crow, however, have plenty of reasons to be skeptical with this iteration that it won't be that it will be derailed at the last minute, given the franchise's infamous history. That first movie, I love that first movie, even though it didn't do it exactly as the comic books did it. I still love it. I thought it was very good. And, there was the death of Brandon Lee, which is sad. Obviously and everything, but and then if you look at the sequels, now I'll be honest with you, the second movie, the sequel, City of Angels, I actually like that one. I know people are like, I know a lot of people don't like that one, but I actually like it. I like the sequel and everything. But then you have the third one and the fourth one, and then you have that TV show. I don't think that they were very good. You get bad acting, and then you don't get they just don't do the story, and it's always like a new person, and it's just really weird. I just go, why don't you just make the same story, just recast Eric Draven? I think that it's just very, you know how it is with these Hollywood types. They find something, they want to stick to it because it worked and everything, but they don't really know how to do it because they don't talk to fans and everything. And I think that's the biggest problem. Hollywood and fans, they don't meet eye to eye because the fans want what they like, and Hollywood wants to give them something. They want to give them what they recognize, but it's different and everything because they know better than you, kind of thing. Pardon me. But yeah, I think this is the thing. I like Bill Skarsgård. I think he's a fantastic actor. So I'm definitely going to be paying attention to this because I do love The Crow, the comic book. It's very good. If you get a chance to go read it, I suggest picking it up. Try to get it at a comic book shop. It might be hard to get it from a comic book shop, but if you can't, try to get it like, from online and everything. Um, but yeah, I think the comic book is great. I think Bill Skarsgard is great. Rupert Sanders is okay, but we'll see. He could knock this out of the park. There were definitely elements of Ghost in the Shell that I absolutely loved. Visually it was pleasing, and I liked it a lot. However, and Snow White and the Huntsman, I didn't mind that either. There was definitely it was definitely a fresh take on that story. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with this. And, excited is not the word I would use to describe my feelings on this, but definitely intrigued and interested is definitely words that I would use. So tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about The Crow getting a reboot and Bill Skarsgard playing Eric Draven in that? Is this something you're excited for? Do you like the comic book? Did you read the comic book? Is this something that would get you into the comic book? How do you feel about Rupert Sanders directing? All that good stuff. Do you hope they keep to the original story or change it up a little bit like they did in the movies? All right, you guys, tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.